Alright, I have an iPhone 6 here with long screw damage. I hate doing these, but I think it's a service that we have to offer. I think maybe we can get faster with it, but it just takes a long time to do these things right now, which is why I hate doing them. So, okay, iPhone 6, if you look, you will see that the lower left screw hole is damaged, and looks like the only one that's damaged. The other ones look fine, okay, and it's drawn 0.69 amps on the ammeter, and the screen's black. I don't know if iTunes recognized it or not, but we definitely have some damage here, and hopefully we don't have some Wi-Fi issues because you can see this is kind of lifted up. So what happens is that when the screw goes in, it lifts this whole bracket up right here, which damages all of the traces around it. It doesn't necessarily have to be that the traces here are damaged as well. I mean, but that's usually the case. But the major damage is when this thing right here lifts up and takes the traces with it. If you push down, you can see that it kind of goes up and down. So to confirm long screw damage, you can measure pins 8, which is the LCM enable line. So I'm getting 0.495, which is pretty close to okay. So I think that line is okay. And then you can measure the AP to LCM reset line, which is OL here, and it should be giving a reading. I think right around 0.47, 0.848 or something like that. And then you have the VSync line right here, which is 0.45, and that line is fine. So looks like it's just AP to LCM reset. And if you want data, I think you can probably just jump that to a 1.8 volt line, and you're fine. But we're gonna try to fix this one, okay? So what do you do? Okay, so first thing to do is just remove this little lug nut looking thing, whatever it's called. So put some flux on it, and I just use some quite a bit of 6337 here. Okay, just like a big blob of it, and then maybe not that much. So a good amount of it, and basically just kind of let the solder melt below it. You know what? I actually use my other I'm gonna use some different tips here. I use these tips that are made just for removing these damn things. And you really want to remove it fairly quickly, because you don't want to damage any more of that pad below it than you have to. So I don't know what tips these are, but they're kind of like flat, and they kind of look like that. You see it? Okay, so basically a big glob of solder, and basically just kind of do it as quickly as possible. But there you go, right there. Boom, gone. Gone, and then let's clean up some of that excess solder that's left below there. Okay, that's all done. Maybe that's a little bit too much still. Okay, that's done. I don't like to leave too much fluid there because it's already spongy. It's going to make it even more spongy. So I like to kind of clean it up a little bit and make sure that this thing is nice and dry when I'm working on it. Otherwise, super spongy is bad. I think it is, at least. So let's get to work. Not a whole lot to it, really. I just take a little. Where's my little? Where's my orange thing at? I don't know where it is. Anyways, I'll just use this one for now because I can't find my little whiskers knife. That's what I like using. So I'm just going to use this little thing right here, and basically this is the tip I prefer. I don't know what is it called, X-Acto 16. All right, that's the blade I like using. So So I just flick. And you're probably going to damage quite. See, this is already spongy. Already, like, this is already a mess here, man. And there's no way around it. You just gotta hope that you don't damage any more than you have to. So Wi-Fi may not work after this, all this garbage, depending on how far the issues are. You know, before we even do this, it's already like so spongy. Hold on a second. Okay, so this is AP to LCM reset. Who knows if any of these other lines are busted or not, but I'm assuming they might be. So this is the one we're really looking for. It's on this side right here, and but we're gonna have to probably scrape most of this anyway. So, and by just doing this, I'm probably gonna lose some traces here. Like that is a trace right there, I believe, which is gone. Uh, don't damage anything else, otherwise you gotta replace other shit. Should probably just take this out of the housing, make things a little bit easier for me. Otherwise, no! I'm ripping everything apart here. Oh, I hate this. I just done ripped it all. So this is gonna be a nightmare. As if it wasn't already, right? I mean, this is, we've already lost a layer, entire layer here. The joys. So I'm not at this point. I don't even know what I'm connecting at this point. So I think this goes to here. This goes to there. And then we can reassess. That one looks like it's probably broken as well. So just try to be as gentle as possible. And then there's probably something right around here as well, which I'm going to try not to jack up so I replace this shit. I just jacked that up. The best. Alright, so now we're almost good. We just need to figure out where everything goes now at this point. I think. So let me look for my logic board here that I've already scraped away some of the traces. And then we can compare and contrast. Hopefully. Okay, so here's a 6 right here. And that's basically what it looks like. What it should look like, at least. So, that's what it should look like. And then, this is what it does look like. So that goes to there, this goes to here, and then we got 1, 2, 3. That should go 1, 2, 3 maybe? Let's take a look. Nope, it goes all the way down, so basically just straight line. So that is there. So 1, 2, 3, straight line. So this goes there, and then this goes. I don't know where that goes. Let's take a look at ZXW, see if we can find something. So these curve around. So 1, 2, 3, I think. I don't know what this is, man. Is that ground? Let's see if that's ground or not. .47. OL 0.59. That's ground. 0.52. That's ground. That's ground. That's not. I don't think that's. We're missing something here. We are definitely missing something. Okay, so scrape away a little bit more here. I mean, this looks like it goes that way, doesn't it? But for some reason, it's shown that it's ground. Sure enough, that's definitely grounded. That's ground as well. So why is this grounded? That's ground. This is getting a reading. And this is no reading. 0.47, okay. 4.8, okay, so this goes to there, this goes to here. And then hopefully these aren't torn up here. I don't think these are torn. That one's fine. You know what, let's see if these are even torn or not. These may not be. 5.7, okay. That one's good. This is 2.99, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. This one's definitely dead. That should not be 2.99, dude. That's weird. 299. So this one goes to the last one, and then goes off. And then this one is still good, it looks like 0.56. And this one's dead. But I'm pretty sure this 2999 is not supposed to be right. So that's weird. RCam the strobe, okay. So I guess we can worry about that later, I guess. That's RCam as well, so we don't need to worry about these. So really just these two at this point. And I'm pretty sure those are right, but I'm not positive. Just double check, man. There we go, now we're getting a reading. So I think maybe we're missing this to here and then this 0.52. Okay, let's just do those two first and then we'll go from there, man. It's just too complicated. Don't really want to put too much flux on there. And then some, so I like using you know what I'm gonna use? I just take the ends off of one of these things and use those strands because they're about the thinnest wires that I know of. So I just go like that, and then that'll be my jumper wire. I just need two of them. So I'll put those aside for now. This is fun. This is fun, man. High pressure right here. High pressure repair. Getting out of here? Oh, okay. Sanjeev just spilled water everywhere, man, so if you get a water damaged phone back. Alright, so we good, I think. That trace is not great. At least we can get image, I think. So rear camera may not work, but we'll work on that later. Okay, so that's good. So let's just check our diode mode at the connector and see what happens. 8.49. This is still OL. That's not good. 0.45. Dang it. So it looks like we might. Let's see. Why is it still OL? Weird. Because I check this. I'm definitely getting 0.47 there, so let's see if I get it up there. Oh, I'm not getting 47 up there, but I'm getting it at the dot. Right. Oh, hold on a second. Weird. Keep it dry, and here I am, not keeping it dry. So why am I not getting a reading here? Am I missing something? 0.47, okay. But now I'm getting this is shorted. I'm getting 0.47 down here, but not 0.47 up here. Very odd. Something is not. I'm thinking that maybe this is a shielded wire or something. But something is not right up in here. Let's try this again, my friend. How am I not getting... Maybe this is not good wire to use. Let's try a different wire, man. This is... I'm about to stop using this stuff. Alright, let's go back to my Gootwick. It's really my jumper wire choice of choice. It's just a little bit harder to work with. It's old stuff. I need to clean these tips off, man. They got too much gunk on them. Alright, I think that'll work. Alright, let's see if this is better now. It's attaching the wrong thing or something, because only when I push down on it does it connect. So I think it's this actually. I think maybe it's ripped. So when I push down on it, I think I get a reading. When I push down on it, I get a reading, and then when I go up here, I get nothing. Strange. This is the weirdest thing ever. Let me see if there's continuity. Now I'm really curious. So let's go to the connector to the 489. 489. Okay, 9. 489. I think I might have busted the VSync line too. So I'm definitely getting continuity all the way down there. The only problem is that for some reason it looks like this pad might be kind of pushed up a little bit. So it's not really connecting well unless it's pushed down. So how do I get around that? So I think it's just a dot. I don't think there's anything more to it except for the dot. And if I'm not careful, this dot's going to go bye-bye. See if that's any better. Alright, let's see if there's continuity from here to here. I'm not quite sure what to do now, because if I push down here, I will get the correct reading. So do I try to lift some more up, or what do I do, man? Because it's just a pad, and I'm afraid that I'm going to tear that pad and then this phone is done. Try to do what I can here, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not. Now I'm getting 0.43. 0.478. Okay, I think it's okay now. 0.75, okay. 0.73, hold up, is that right? .7 at the connector, 0.49, 0.45, okay. I should get an image at least now. Oh man, I'm hungry. I am hungry, but what do you got? Do you have extra? Oh, you do? Oh yeah, I'll take one, man. Sweet. Alright, let's see if we get image. There we go. So we do have image, but I'm assuming the rear camera is probably not going to work since we have two severed lines. The other thing is that this stupid thing's in restore mode, so I don't know if he's trying to get data off it or not, but he's going to be in trouble when he finds out this data is gone. Okay, so what am I doing here? Okay, so we got image. Let's see, what do we... Okay, so let me see if this guy wants data or not. Okay. Okay, so, dang it. This is gonna be a tough sell right here. So I don't think he wants data off it. So I can restore the phone, and then fix the rear camera, put the green stuff on, and then send it back. So let me send out an email as a feeler to see if I can restore the phone, and then we'll go from there. But anyways, the main concern is that the image is back now. Hopefully Wi-Fi is not affected, and hopefully the rear camera is just those two lines, and I can just patch those things back up, and then we're back in business. So, anyways, wall screw damage. It's always gut wrenching because you don't want to mess things up. So anyways, that's how I do it. I don't know. It takes a little bit longer for me, but success, kind of. Maybe I'll finish this video in a little bit after I hear back from him and restore the phone.